What's up, everyone? It's your boy, the Vance Man, coming to you with just a little video that I decided to finally put together. No, it's not the draw my life video. Before you guys even get ahead of me, no, it's not the draw my life video. Um, I'm actually making this video as like an explanation video of just high school. I'll tell you right now, high school sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna say that now. High school is probably gonna be the most dramatic / depressing years of your life. So it's probably going to be 4 years of where you're going to be truly upset. And it might not even be even school related. It could be outside of school. It can be a whole bunch of different things. But what I wanted to bring you guys this video is something that I've realized over the 4 years of high school that I've been in. And I wanted to discuss how it's gonna sound like a dick thing to say, but well, after I explain this, high school. The thing I have realized about my high school life, my high school life, is that my junior and senior year has almost been a perfect reflection of freshman and sophomore year in a negative way. Let me explain. Freshman year, I was, as everyone, freshman year, it's exciting and it's nerve-wracking all at the same time. You don't know what to expect at all. And, I was the typical freshman who was a noob walking down the hallways, and I wasn't allowed to take my iPod to school, so I was carrying around my laptop in my hand, listening to music, going from class to class to class to class. But that's saved for a whole nother time. Maybe a whole nother video when I actually decide to do the Draw My Life video. But let me explain to you these tragedies that have happened throughout high school, starting with freshman year. Freshman year, I believe, is the first year I ever experienced a friend commit suicide, and that was Ashley Reed, who was also a freshman, and she committed suicide sometime, I believe, in October. Crap, I have the death date because I have the in memory of slip sitting over there, but I'm not going to get up and move. I don't want to move. But freshman year, Ashley committed suicide, which took me by total another shock. And then, that same year, a senior passed away. His name was Logan Steiner. He overdosed on caffeine powder. I don't know how. I'm not digging into details about it because I don't want to say something wrong and then people flip out. 'Cause I genuinely don't know how he overdosed on it per se. But keep everything I say, keep in mind, okay? So you got that. Ashley committed suicide. Logan overdosed. Okay. Following year, sophomore year, new slate. Wonder what surprises it's gonna bring me. Fortunately, it wasn't the good type of surprises either. Kyle Delegati, the older brother of a friend of mine, Nick Delegati, got into a car accident, a severe car accident, and he survived. He did survive, but he now he's suffered severe brain problems. So technically now he is mentally ill, I believe. Because I know he can talk, he can communicate, and he has emotions. He's not like a robot, but I'm just gonna say this now. I should have said this before I started explaining this. If I say something wrong, don't yell at me for it. But please correct something if I say something wrong. Because this is my information to you guys. So Kyle Delegati got into a car accident. He survived. Thankfully, he survived. But now he has brain problems and he is now technically mentally, I don't want to say retarded, but he's not. I'm just going to say mentally ill. We're just going to say that. He's he's disabled mentally. There we go. He has mental disabilities. And then later that year, my grandpa passed away due to natural causes. Now, this is where the reflection starts to happen late sophomore year. Like, not even 24 hours after my grandpa died, my uncle passed away. And this is where it got weird. My grandpa's name was Benny. My uncle's name was Kenny. They both rhyme with each other, they're both the same amount of letters. They died within 24 hours of each other. And they both had the funeral or the viewing on the same day, which was a Thursday. They both died April 19th. I remember that because it was 10 days before my birthday. That's where the reflection really starts to happen. Now we go to junior year. Junior year, everything was going good until about halfway through the year. Then another friend of mine, who was part of the cheer team, Haley Sutherland, got into a bad car accident. She survived. She doesn't have any disabilities that I'm aware of. She's fully functional and everything. The only thing is, she can't do Cheer for Life cheer anymore. She can't do competitive cheer anymore. She can't tumble, and she can't stunt anymore. So I guess that's kind of more of a restriction than a disability. I'm like, okay. That, okay. Last year, Kyle Delegati got into a car accident. Now this year, Haley Sutherland got into an accident. They both survived, and they both have restrictions on what they can do. That's really weird. But now we get to senior year, which by far has been probably the most depressing year of my life. Sophomore year. Freshman year, I told you how Ashley committed suicide. Well, someone I knew from Black River, his name was Jordan. He committed suicide as well. I didn't know Jordan well enough to consider him a friend. I knew of him. I didn't know him personally, but I knew of him. And I'm like, oh God, that sucks, because my friend Corey was good friends with him, so was Parker and Nick. And I felt bad for them. I felt terrible for them. But then, as of, what's today? 1 month and 1 day ago, I lost my brother, Chad. God, that's, first of all, let me just let that sink in for a minute. It's been a month and a day since he passed. He died of an overdose. He overdosed on cocaine. And if you remember what I said, freshman year, Logan Steiner overdosed on caffeine powder, though. But they both overdosed on a powder-like substance. Literally, and, well, I'm not going to let this death go unnoticed, too. Just, I don't know, Saturday, I believe it was Saturday, because that's when Saturday night is when I got the update that Nate Barrett, a junior at my school, who I played football with, when we both played for Black River, we both played for Keystone. He, unfortunately, passed away in a car accident. Just Saturday. And it's just, it's I don't even know how to explain it. Freshman year and sophomore year, almost kind of like, this is going to sound like a dick thing to say, but it's almost like freshman and sophomore year foreshadowed what was going to happen junior and senior year. The only thing that is out of place is Nate's death. That not that I'm aware of, that there is a connection with Nate's death, like freshman freshman year. And, thankfully there was no connection to his death, but I still feel terrible that Nate passed away. He passed away Saturday. He, uh, like I said, got into a car accident, ran off the road, hit a tree. There's a lot more to it, I bet. I don't know about it, so I'm not even going to say anything about it. But all I can really say is that junior and senior year have almost been perfect reflections of freshman and sophomore year. And I'll tell you right now, from my experience of high school is going to kick your ass. That is all I can say. Is that what high school is going to do? High school is going to kick your ass. And it's not going to be pretty. And all I can really say is just, you got to always look, I guess you can say, for the rainbow after the storm. If something bad happens, you always got to, you got to push through it. That's what you have to do. You have to push through it. You have to remember them, remember the people you've lost, and push forward. Because that's probably what they would want you to do, is push forward. And I don't know, like, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing anyone can do about it besides, no, I don't want to say feel sympathy, but we can't do anything about it besides just get ourselves in check and push forward and try and prevent stuff like that from happening to one of us. Honestly, I don't see how senior year can get any worse right now. I really don't. You know, like, if I had wood, like, knock on wood, I hope it doesn't. There could be something that can make it worse. I hope it doesn't happen, but that doesn't mean it won't. It will happen. It doesn't mean it won't happen either. Like, it's just, all I can say is we just gotta push forward through any tragedy. We gotta push forward. We gotta push through it. We gotta have each other's backs all the time. That's all I can really say about all these situations that have been going on since freshman year. We gotta collect our thoughts. We gotta push forward. I know I'm saying we gotta push forward over and over and over again. I'm sounding like a broken record at this point, but it's true. We gotta play it again. We gotta push forward. And, you know, I feel terrible about Nate's passing. I didn't really hang out with him outside of football and school. I never talked to him, honestly. But that should just show you how, even when you barely know each other well outside of school, you know each other in school, you know each other, period. And you played with each other with football, at football. And like I said, me and Nate have both played on two different we both played for Black River and we both played for Keystone. And I've known Nate since I was in 3rd grade. I think that was the first year where I actually met him, because he was on the football team I was on for Black River. So I was in 3rd grade, he was in 2nd grade. And, like, I don't know. I just didn't see him outside of school. I guess we weren't best of friends. We didn't hate each other, at least not that I'm aware of. I didn't hate him. I don't know if he hated me or not. I mean, who doesn't hate me, right? But, I mean, it's still heartbreaking to know that not only a classmate, a former classmate, former teammate, and former neighbor, because he lived right down the road from me, former neighbor passes away. It hits you. But it definitely didn't hit me as hard as it did for a lot of other people who knew him outside of school, who hung out with him, who are really good friends with him. So yeah, like, I guess the moral of this video is, high school is going to suck, but you gotta push through it. You've got to push forward. That's all I can really say about the video. Or all what I can say about high school is you just got to push forward, push through it. So I'm actually going to end the video here. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this video. So anyways, guys, thank you for tuning into the video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do whatever it is you guys do. I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, stay strong and peace out. One more thing I want to say. Remind those people you care about that you love them. Remind them every day. Because you never know when it'll be the last time you'll see them. That's all I really got to say about that.